UFC will kick off its 2023 fight campaign on ESPN Plus with an important event that will happen this weekend. In this video, I'll let you know some important fights that you should not miss this fight weekend. Make sure to watch till end because in the end, I will inform you about some fights that will make or break your fight week. So without wasting further time, let's start the video. Javid Basharat vs Matthews Mendonca. Javid Basharat is a 27-year-old undefeated bantamweight. Basharat earned a UFC contract with a third-round submission win on Dana White Contender Series in 2021. Then he tagged on 2 decision wins in 2022 to bring his professional record to 13-0. On the other side, Matthews is 23-year-old and he is also undefeated and Dana White Contender Series alumni. In the Dana White Contender Series, Mendonca won via first-round knockout. Interestingly, his 10-0 record includes 7 finishes and all of his finishes came in the first round and the 3 other wins came via decision. This fight will happen in the prelims and will surely blow your mind. I would not recommend other fights in the preliminary card, but if you have free time and willing to watch the whole card, it's up to you. Ronnie Barcelos vs Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar Nurmagomedov has nearly every attribute needed to become a future champion. Being a Nurmagomedov, wrestling is in his blood, but the exciting part for Umar that he deviates away from the traditional Khabib style as he is far more Islam Makhachev relative to his grappling compared to Khabib. The style, for those who do not know, is a strong takedown game that focuses on submission positions over ground control. If we talk about his opponent Ronnie Barcelos, then we all know he'll gonna lose, so it is not required to talk about him. The betting odds of this fight is quite obvious. Umar is -1000 favorite and Barcelos is +600 underdog. Caitlyn Vieira vs Raquel Pennington. This fight is a pseudo-eliminator for a chance to face Amanda Nunes for the title at some point in 2023. UFC betting odds have Vieira as a narrow -120 favorite with Pennington as a +100 underdog. Caitlyn Vieira is 3-2 in her last 5 fights, while on the other hand Pennington is on 4-fight winning streak. Whoever wins this fight will hopefully face Amanda Nunes in future for the title shot. Dan Ige vs Damon Jackson. Times have been tough for Dan Ige, though he is still ranked. Dan Ige's current 3 fight skid pushed him out of the top 10, while each of those losses came against elite competition. It still leaves Ige in the dire need of victory. Conversely, Jackson is on the best run of his professional career. He's won 4 fights in a row, most recently steamrolling Pat Sabatini in 69 seconds to completely derail the prospects would be rise into contention. The 2 veterans currently have momentum in the different directions, but all that depends on the outcome of this co-main event showdown. Sean Strickland vs Nasruddin Imawov. Strickland vs Imawov is the new main event for the first UFC fight night of 2023 on Saturday night. Imawov was originally expected to headline this event against Kelvin Gastelum at middleweight, but Gastelum withdrew on Monday due to an injury while training. Strickland stepped up to replace Gastelum despite going 5 rounds at the previous fight night even just a month ago. This matchup will now take place at light heavyweight and UFC betting odds opened with Strickland as a slim +100 underdog. Imawov is currently favored to win the fight, but you should keep an eye on the Strickland as well. Fun fact of the day is that Strickland is the only fighter in modern UFC history to headline 2 consecutive UFC events. If we talk about the bonus fight, then KSI has a fight in this weekend too. He was supposed to fight Dillon Danis, but he got out of the way. We all wanted to see Dillon Danis getting knocked out, but unfortunately we will miss that. Now this is a build-up fight for KSI vs Jake Paul in future, and I hope KSI will win this weekend. If you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more UFC related updates.